Did you know that Antarctica is home to one of the longest mountain ranges on Earth? These are the Transantarctic Mountains. The Transantarctic Mountains are a major mountain range that stretch across the entire width of Antarctica, literally splitting the continent into two halves, West Antarctica and East Antarctica. In total, the range runs for an impressive 2,200 miles, making it the fourth longest above water mountain range in the entire world. Now, the highest peaks in the range are some of the only places on the entire continent that aren't permanently covered in ice, and this obviously includes the highest point in the range, Mount Kirkpatrick. Mount Kirkpatrick is located in a subrange of the Transantarctic Mountains called the Queen Alexandra Range, where it stands at an elevation of 14,856 feet above sea level. But interestingly, despite the fact that it's the highest point in the largest range on the continent, Mount Kirkpatrick is actually not the highest point in Antarctica. That title goes to Vinson Massif, which is located in the Ellsworth Mountains and stands nearly 1,500 feet higher than Mount Kirkpatrick. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because Mount Kirkpatrick's height isn't the most interesting thing about it. Instead, it's probably a group of rocks on its slopes called the Hansen Formation. You see, the Hansen Formation shown here is one of the most important fossil sites in all of Antarctica, and it's one of only two rock groups in the entire continent where dinosaurs have been found. In total, more than a half dozen species of dinosaurs have been located on Mount Kirkpatrick's slopes. But the Hansen Formation, in turn, probably isn't the most interesting place in the Transantarctic Mountains, as that honor probably goes to one of the most interesting landscapes on Earth, the McMurdo Dry Valleys. As the name suggests, these valleys are dry, but it's more than that. They're actually one of, if not the driest place on the entire planet. This region has extremely low humidity, receives virtually no precipitation, and outside of the highest peaks of the Transantarctic Mountains, is essentially the only place on the continent that has no ice cover. It is a landscape so extreme that scientists believe that it is the environment on Earth that most closely resembles the surface of Mars. Now, Mount Kirkpatrick and the Dry Valleys are just two of the many highlights of the Transantarctic Mountains, so let me know if you'd like another video, and let me know what you'd like to see next.